All right, so today we're going to take a look at an exercise called wipers. Now there are several ways of doing a wiper, and before I get into each of the different stages or the technical aspects of it, why don't we have Dan demonstrate for us exactly what is a wiper. Dan, if you could, please. Nice. Good, I'll take one more. Awesome, bring that down, please. All right, so there you have it. That's a wiper. Now, what's going on here? A lot. This is a seriously advanced abdominal movement. What Dan was actually showing there is, as you can see, we're using the same bar for pull-ups. He's trying to go 180 degrees, and it's called a wiper because guess what? Yeah, right, it replicates windshield wipers. All right, so here's what happens. As your legs are going to one side, you've got to really reinforce the grip on the opposite side. So if we're going to the left, you really got to make sure, hold on really well with both hands, but make sure you're pulling a little bit more with the opposite hand. So when you go to the right, you'll be pulling a little bit more with the right. Dan, if you want to show me again, we're just going to go once each side, holding it up. So here, Dan's going to go to his left first. He's pulling more here to bring it back. Good. Now when he goes to his right, he's going to pull more from the left. Thank you. Bring it down. All right. So that's the advanced form of a wiper. And there's not much more technical you really need to know other than make sure that you're being counterbalancing it with strength or the pull, the greater of the pull. Next, we're going to take a look at an intermediate way of doing the wipers. All right, so now let's take a look at an intermediate version of doing the wiper. Dan's going to demonstrate this, and what we're doing is we're using a weighted bar. Protocol weight, by the way, is 135 pounds for guys, 95 pounds for women. That's typical protocol. Here's the interesting part about it is the bar is really not going anywhere other than bring it up as if you were bench pressing it, and Dan's going to hold the bar in that position. The idea is to try not to move the bar all the while the legs are doing the wiper movement. So as Dan brings his legs up, the goal is the toes should touch the plate on one side and then touch the plate on the other. As he goes down, the tricky part here is to make sure that he doesn't lose the bar from swaying side to side. So he's really got to separate upper and lower body movements here. So Dan, as he goes to his, you'll notice his feet are going towards his right hand, here towards his left. As he goes to the right, he's going to put a little bit more pressure on the right arm. As he goes to the left, a little bit more pressure on the left arm. Otherwise, he's going to lose control. Keep going, please. So touch the plate, bring it over, bring it over. Good man, you got it. Fight for it. Touch the plate, beautiful, and legs down. Legs down, bring it back, the bar down. Awesome, okay. So that's intermediate. And definitely something that you want to add to your repertoire if you're not able to do the advanced version of the wipers. All right, so now we're going to take a look at a beginner's version of the wipers. And don't be fooled, even though this is a beginner's version, it's challenging. So Dan's going to demonstrate this. So here's what's going on now. I'm going to weigh down this bench, so make sure that if you're using a bench, probably something that's really anchored down well, or bolted to the floor is the ideal solution. The goal here is the following. Dan's going to pick his leg up just as he was doing in the previous versions here, and he's going to create the wiper effect. Now, the goal for him now on this one, and this is going to be the trickier part for him, is to try and keep his shoulders as close to the ground as he can while he's doing this. So, we're going to go down to your right side, really focus on keeping this down. Good, bring it up. We're going to go down to your left, slow it down so that you're in control. And pull this up, good. Let's go again this way. Really anchor down, that's really good, much better. Nice, we're gonna do one more time over here. Okay, so come to the center and stop right there. Now bend your knees. Okay, bend them a lot. Okay, so now, if that's still too hard with the straight legs, here's a beautiful version of the same beginner wipers, but even easier still. So you may have to even start here, and that's cool. It really doesn't matter. So here's how we start extremely easy. Keeping your knees bent like that, the exact same movement. Don't let your feet touch the floor. Good. Slow it down. Good. Just keep your feet off the floor. You're trying to get your knees to the floor. There you go. I like that. And try to keep your knees together. Awesome. Beautiful. So if you find, stay right there. If you find yourself starting at this level and you find that challenging, again, that's great. Here's how you take it up to the intermediate level without going intermediate right away. So bring your knees up then and put just one leg up straight. So since it's his right leg that's up straight, we're gonna go to the left side. So one leg's gonna stay bent, one leg's gonna stay straight. Go ahead to your left side, slowly. Good, you're gonna bring it up, but you're gonna stop at the center. Switch legs. Slowly go down this way. Bring it up, stop at the center. Switch legs. And this is gonna build you up to both legs being up straight, build you up to this level, which is gonna be intermediate. Legs down. Awesome. There you have it. That's the wipers. Definitely add this one to your repertoire.